It's my favorite time of the year. I'm so excited. Like, it's Christmas in a few days. What's today now? I think today is the 3rd. Today, as of when I am recording this video, is the 3rd of December, meaning that it's just about 22 days to Christmas. I'm really excited. And if you're a Christmas baby like me, if you're one who appreciates the festive season, you know, you're one who likes to unwind during times like this, or maybe you like to, you desire to go on a vacation or a staycation or a daycation, whatever cation it is that you love to hop on during the holiday season, be it with family, friends, colleagues, maybe it's just a solo vacation here. You have to learn a few tips before making that booking at that hotel. Yeah, there are several tips that you need to know before going ahead to make the booking, so that you do not experience a case of what I ordered versus what I got, or what I expected and what I was served. Yeah, there's so many people that get to what's it called now, that get to book hotels or book resort centers, and when they finally get there, it is the opposite of what they had expected. So if you do not want this to be your case, then you should stay tuned and watch this video to the very end. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, and also share to a friend, a loved one, a colleague, or anyone who just has their Christmas spirits high up the window. So before making that booking at that hotel of your choice, first of all, you need to first authenticate the booking website. You need to make sure that the website at which you are booking on is verifiable, like the engagements there are real, they are actual website. And you need to do this by first of all checking on google.com, yeah, and also do well to also check their social media platforms, because most times most companies and organizations try their best to make sure that they are visible on social media platforms. So check Instagram, check what's it called now, Twitter, check what other website, Facebook and the likes, just so that you can verify. And when you check those social medias, also do well to check that the comments under their posts are actual people. Yeah, these are actual people. These are ways to verify the website that you're booking from. Now, after you've verified the website that you're booking your hotel from, now the next thing you want to make sure to do is to search for an hotel based on the location that you're going to be. For example, I am in Nigeria, and if I desire to have my vacation or my staycation or my daycation, whatever the case may be, if I decide to have it in a state like Abuja is the capital of Nigeria. So if I decide that, oh, okay, I want to have my own vacation in Abuja, I am going to search on that website hotels located in Abuja. Yeah, I'm going to filter, because most of these websites has filter bars where you can filter by location. So you need to make sure that you are filtering by the location, the exact location, whether it's a state or a city that you're going to be residing in, or a city of your choice depending on you, so that you don't get to book hotels that are not even in the city that you intended to stay. We don't want such cases happening. Now, if you will definitely get a list of several hotels, in that particular location. Now, another thing you need to also check is that you need to also check that the hotel or the resorts that you're booking is close proximity to fun centers, such as shopping malls, such as restaurants, such as museums, depending on the kind of person you are. Some people want to be on a vacation and they probably do not want to go outside. They just want to be indoors and enjoy the facility. Yeah, but there are some people who are extroverts, yeah, and would love to go to see the movies. They would love to visit the museum. They would love to tour around the city. So make sure that your hotel, the hotel that you are booking, is not too far away from these places. And also make sure that your hotel that you are booking has transportation. For example, some hotels offer cab services here for their guests. So make sure that you are in a hotel where you can easily access cab services. Now, I know that we have apps where we can book cabs and the rest of them, but you also need to have plan B. You know, I always talk about having plan A and plan B. It's not because you're scared, but just because you want to be cautious. So you need to try your best to find an hotel that actually offers in-house cab services, or don't mind getting you or providing you such services, because you can have issues like network downtime and you may not be able to access the usual cab booking apps that you have on your phone. And just imagine if you are in a state where you have no family member, you know nobody in that state, who are you going to call to for help? So you need to try your best to book an hotel that offers in-cab services that will be able to take you round wherever it is that you're going. That is, of course, this is a case of if you do not already have a car of your own or plans for transportation and logistics. Yeah, so going forward, when you have done that, another thing you need to do before making that booking and making that payment or reservation is that you need to go through the reviews under that hotel on that booking website. Yeah, now when people go through reviews, they tend to just look at the featured reviews. Now, I am an hospitality manager. I have managed hotels for many years now, and currently I am still very much in the hospitality industry. So take it from me when I tell you that certain hotels would feature, I don't know whether it's the hotels now or it's the website, but the reviews that are featured, you know, when you open these hotel pages on their website platforms, the reviews there are usually the best reviews. The best reviews are the ones that pop up rather when you open the hotel or when you find them. Yeah, now you need to take a step further to clicking on see all reviews. Now when you do that, you're going to see all reviews, whether it's old reviews, you will see reviews from a long time ago, and you also need to be careful of the dates. You don't want to make your decision from reviews that were given 3 years ago, 4 years ago, yeah, vice versa, because it could be that the hotel has improved in their services, or it could be that the hotel has declined in their customer service and in the quality of the service that they offer. Yeah, so you need to make sure that the reviews you're basing your decision on are reviews that are very much recent, say a month ago, a few days ago. Yeah, that would help you make more informed decisions as regards your choice of hotel. So make sure to read through almost all the reviews, because you need to be patient enough. You don't want to rush into decisions like this so you do not have a sad experience. And remember that you're spending money. You don't want a case where you're going to waste your money and not get the value for what you're paying for. Yeah, it is not even going to be a good experience for you. So I want you to have an amazing experience this holiday season. So these are the things for you to check. Now, after checking those reviews, another thing you want to check is the rating. Now, most hotel websites, the hotels in this website have ratings. Some of them have ratings of, you see them 4.5, 3.5, you know, and then these websites help to tell you the meaning of these ratings. Yeah, so some of them are fair, some of them are good, some of them are excellent reviews, you know. So there's a way they calculate it and rate these hotels on this websites here. So you need to make sure that you're also paying attention to that, but do not use that to base your entire decision. Like I said, also check reviews and do well to read almost all the reviews if you can. It is so important so that you know exactly what you're doing. Yes, now another thing you want to do is to now do a compare and contrast with their website and the social media platforms. And there are certain information that you may not get on the website, but you may get on the social media platforms. Now, the social media platforms, what it does is that you get to see even more videos, you get to see more illustrations of this hotel that you plan to visit. Yeah, you probably get to even see more recent pictures and videos, because now the challenge that most people experience while booking hotels and resorts is that on these popular websites and booking websites, it may be that the pictures of the hotel rooms or the hotel facility may be very old pictures. Yeah, so you will now have a case where you go to the hotel, you log into a hotel, and then what you see at the hotel is not what you saw on the booking platform. So you don't want that kind of case. So you need to also do due diligence to go to the social media platforms and also check their their most recent uploads, check their videos, check their pictures, and also go to the comment section, because the comment section too can also reveal other information from people that have, you know, stayed in these hotels or stayed in these resort centers before you. Yeah, so you'll be able to make more informed decision. And you can also take a step further to put a call through to their customer service desk and ask questions about what they offer. Do they have a swimming pool? Do they have a gym? Because it might be written there that they have a gym, they have a swimming pool, you know, they have several facilities that you could use, maybe like a spa, but it may not be the actual case. Excuse me. It may not be the actual reality of the hotel. It may be that they had updated that when they had it, and probably currently they no longer have those facilities. So you can also take a step further to make a call to the customer service, you know, contact details on their platform, on their website, on the social media, you know, to confirm the facilities that and the services that you are going to be getting for whatever plan or whatever room you're going to be reserving. Yeah, so you're double sure, so you don't get surprised, or you're not someone who is a fitness person expecting to, you know, go into a hotel that has a gym, and then when you get there is no gym. So these are things you need to check. So do your due diligence to make a call to confirm what has been written on their platforms or what was shown to you, you know, on their social media platforms or whatever it is. So moving on from that, after you have done all of that, yes, you also, if you stay close by to these hotels, you know, if you stay in close proximity to these hotels, feel free to walk into these hotels. Or if you have someone who is staying in that particular state or country or city or town that you would be having your vacation or your staycation, whatever the case might be, you can do another due diligence to have a physical inspection of this place. Now, the reason why you want to do this is because you want to ensure that you're going to have an amazing experience from the point at which you walk into that hotel to the point at which you check out of the hotel. So you need to go and see for yourself if you can. I always tell people you can't be deceived when you go there to see for yourself, because when you go there, you're going to ask the necessary questions, you're going to confirm by yourself what they have, the services that they offer. You can even get to detect their customer service, because then again you're going to be talking to them, you're going to be asking questions. So imagine what better way to make informed decisions than actually going there physically or having someone to go there on your behalf. But if you cannot do that, then you can do the options that I have talked about, which is doing your due diligence to investigate, you know, check their reviews, check their pictures, their videos, make calls, check the experiences of people that have been there before you. This is so important. You want to make sure that you are also doing that. So another thing you want to check is if they have a laundromat or a laundry services in the hotel, because a whole lot of people always get so stranded. Maybe you came with just a light luggage, intending that you were going to probably use the hotel's laundry services, only for you to get there and find out that they do not actually have an active laundromat, or they do not even offer services like that. So that's one thing you need to do. If the hotel that you plan to stay doesn't have in-house laundry services, or they do not have a laundromat, you can also try your best to also research on laundromats that are close to that particular hotel. Some laundromats might just be situated just a few blocks away from the hotel that you are going to be staying in. So you need to make sure that you also have that in store, so that you're not stranded. And even if the hotel has these laundry services, I always advise that you can also check for laundromat close to that hotel, because sometimes the laundry services or the laundromat inside the hotel may be fully occupied, or maybe they are not available at the time you need them, or maybe they don't have what you need. Whatever the case may be, it's always good to always have an option B. So always make sure that the hotel that you're going to be staying also has a laundromat, maybe situated not too far from it. Yeah. Now another thing you want to check is if you're going to be traveling from somewhere, maybe you're going to be traveling from another country into another country, you need to check the distance from the airports to this hotel that you're going to be staying in. I tell you, I know I said that I have managed hotels for years, so I tell you that you do not want to stay in an hotel that is situated very far from the airport. It is going to be a very amazing experience in quotes, because you're not going to be excited when you have to check out and you're going to miss your flight because the hotel that you stay in is too far from the airport, and then there's serious traffic. For example, in a country like Nigeria, we tend to have a lot of traffic, especially on work days. Yeah, so imagine if your hotel is very far from our international airport. It's going to be a very serious challenge, because you're going to start having issues, whether you're going to be worn out, you know, from stressing out, maybe in traffic, or you may even just miss your flight. And you already know what it means to miss your flight. It means you're going to have to now pay extra money, you know, to get your ticket, or you're going to pay extra money to now have yourself lodge back into that hotel and pay for another night or two. You do not want to have that kind of experience. Take it from me. So make sure that you also check that the hotel that you're staying is situated close to the airport. Is so important. Another thing that you want to ensure, which is something that is usually mostly overlooked by a lot of people that visit hotels or plan their vacation, they check out for a lot of other things that are situated close to the hotels, like shopping malls, restaurants, laundromats, airports, cabs, you know, all of that. But one thing that they always skip is a church. So if you're a Christian, I would advise that if you're planning a holiday with your family, or you're planning to lodge in an hotel or a resort, there is no harm in going to church on a Sunday morning. That is if the timing at which you're going for that holiday, there will probably be a Sunday that you will spend in that hotel. There is no harm in taking your family or your loved one, or even you by yourself, going to church on a Sunday morning and coming back to continue your beautiful experience at the hotel. So also do a due diligence to check the closest churches to where you are, you know, so that you can make sure that your spirit, like I always say, is you're also investing in your spirit. Just as the way you're investing in your self-care, also invest in your spirit, man. It is so important. One other tip that you want to know is you need to also check if there is an hospital close to your hotel, and also find out if the hotel has first aid services in the hotel, because there can be domestic accidents that will happen, or maybe something even worse. We are not praying for that, but then again, you need to also make sure that you have precautionary measures. So make sure that there is a hospital located not too far from the hotel that you plan to stay, especially if you're going on holidays or vacation with your kids, or with young children or young adults. Make sure that you are close, or even older people. Yeah, anyone in particular needs medical attention from time to time. So just make sure that you have an hospital close by, or the hotel that you are in has good first aid services, or they will be willing to help to get the services of an hospital or an in-house doctor or nurse, or whatever the case may be. So now the last but definitely not the least tip that you need to know before making that booking in that hotel of your choice is to know what services are paid for and what services are coming to you free of charge. You need to know which, say for example, when you pay for certain accommodations in certain hotels, your payments, you know, for your accommodation covers certain services. It could be that some hotels, for example, offers bed with breakfast, meaning that you get free breakfast. Yes, some offer buffet breakfast. Now, while some do not, some, for you to get breakfast, you're going to have to order it and you're going to have to pay. So now you need to know what are you going to be paying for and what are you not going to be paying for. For example, some hotels, their swimming pool is free to use for their guests, but some people will say you would have to pay extra to use their swimming pool, to use their gym, to use the spa. You need to make sure that your pocket is ready to, you know, accommodate these services and these charges. So you need to make sure, like I said, if you can make a call to the customer service to confirm what service you're going to be getting free of charge and what service you're going to be paying for. And even when you check in, one thing you need to do once you check into an hotel is to also confirm the things in your room, which ones are actually there for you to use free of charge. Like I said, which ones have been covered, with your payment, and which ones are you going to be charged separately for. For example, you might get into an hotel and there are certain appliances there that you may need to pay for, or there are certain things that you probably thought was a souvenir, or it's not a souvenir, you're going to actually have to pay for it. So you need to be sure that certain things, ask questions, never be shy to ask questions when you check into an hotel or resort. You need to be sure of what you are paying for, so that your bill is not as long as my hair right now. So you need to be sure. And then when you get into the hotel, voila, I know you're so excited and you're going to have an amazing time. But another thing you want to do is to ensure your safety while you are in the hotel. Yes, make sure that the doors are properly, not you just locking the door. Make sure that the door lock is good, is in perfect condition. Check that the door locks have not been tampered with, and it's good enough. And also, before you finally check into your room, check that the air conditioner is working excellently well. Check that the telephone is working well. Check that your bathroom, the water is rushing. Put it on and make sure that the drainage is actually working, because one of the most challenges that people have when they check into hotels is bad drainage. So make sure that water is clean, make sure that it has good drainage, make sure that there are no rodents, insects, whatever it is in your room. Don't be in a hurry to check into a place. Make sure that you do your due diligence. And also, just a little tip, make sure that the room that they give you is not close to their bar. Yes, this is just an inside tip. If the room you're getting is probably very close to the bar, I bet you that you're not going to be sleeping all night, because the music is going to be loud and you probably are going to have a very, very unrestful night if there's something like that. So make sure that the room that you're staying is far from the bar or from the lounge or from areas in the hotel that tend to be a little noisy, maybe at nighttime or whatever time in the day. So just make sure of that, and make sure that you're getting your full services. Ask them questions. What services am I getting? What services is free? So that you don't check out of the hotel and find out that, oh, this services was actually free. Oh my god, I missed that. I didn't know it was free. Make sure that you ask all these questions. It is so important. So another inside tip is that when you want to check into a hotel, you also want to check the linen, like the bed sheets. For example, I sell bed sheets, duvets, and the rest of them. So I can tell you for sure that I can identify a clean bed sheet, a clean mattress here. So you need to also check, like literally pull out the duvet to check that the bed sheets inside the duvet and even the duvet itself are clean and were not reused or relayed. You need to, and if you sense that it's dirty or has a funny smell, please do request for a change of bed sheets, because you never can tell how that bed sheet was used by the previous guest. There's no reason why you should be using sheets that have been used by another person. So check your towels, check if you have enough tissue papers and all of that. Make sure that where you are checking into is clean, very, very clean for you. If you watch till this point, just know that you have my heart, and I cannot wait for you to experience, the beauty that is Christmas, the beauty of the holiday season. I wish you a very Merry Christmas in advance, and of course a Happy New Year in advance as well. So please make sure that you have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Yes, from Sebuna TV. Make sure you also subscribe, like, and also share. And if you have any further questions, maybe there's something I omitted and I didn't let you know, please do well to drop the questions in the comment section. So thank you so much. It's bye from me.